He only been playing basketball for 2 years too.
First time
What,
in the
what
big
was the
tournament
dude
like that.
name he was profiling on? Jeremiah?
The dude you saw, I think he was.
Yeah, that's a good.
On there, a lot of different segments going on there.
Flew his team down, flew his team and their parents down so they wouldn't have to drive. And he drove 26 hours, and they made it to the finals. So they stayed all 4 days, and they flying back, and he has to drive 26 hours back. You know, and he did this just so his kids could be put on this platform and have a chance to compete with some of the great
Man, that's
AAU teams out
it's
in the
unbelievable, man.
nation.
That really is, man.
These kids, you know, like a lot of them, you know, this is one thing that you won't see at the high school level, you know, because of rules and stuff. But at the AAU level, man, these kids, you know, basketball, most of these kids outlet. They don't have nothing else to do. And this is their sport, and these coaches do a phenomenal job. They sacrifice.
Better job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Because at the AAU level, you know, like
Jermaine-
man, you know
Jermaine
what I'm saying?
O'Neal.
Do I have permission to use y'all facility? That was like, hold on, y'all supposed to be the cream of the crop. You ask
What you
us-
mean?
Excuse me, he's from Africa. And like when you see him, like as a white kid, I'm like, "Wow, you from Africa?" But for people, you know, just hitting it either here or there. His parents moved him to Utah, and in Africa the sport is soccer. So that's all he knew, and then, so he just started playing basketball 2 years ago, and this is his first major tournament. And when I tell you, he was Hakeem Olajuwon with it. Like the first thing we seen, like he got the ball, he drops back.
Go to G Sports fan page on Facebook. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on Instagram. A lot of the footage from the Super 60 tournament. If you want to also get some other highlights, I think that also people following the Super 60 was on Twitter and
Warriors came up big in 5 games, got it done. Second time, what was the difference in last year's series was the fact that Stephen Curry wasn't even 100%. And the fact of the matter was, when Draymond got suspended, that
man.
That one game.
Hey, that one game did change it. That
go.
one game did change it.
That
bro.
one little game
That
opened
one
the door,
game
dog.
did
You know
change
what
it.
I'm saying?
Bro. It's not an excuse. That's fact. Because
Was your three-point shooter. Then you had Barbosa, Livingston, Iguodala coming off the bench that was all taking people to the rack. So it was like it was no way to to combat that. if I had to do that play.
Let me know when we're back, producer. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone.
Melo goes out there and has the same type of performance that Steph had the past 2 finals. We killing Melo, right?
We killing Melo as it
It
is.
is. Okay,
I kind of,
You see what- you
yeah,
see
yeah,
what
I
I'm
get it,
saying?
I get
You
it,
see-
I
you see
get
what I'm
it,
saying?
I get it.
So my thing is,
know why? Because he put the clamps on LeBron. That is why.
In situational moments. In certain situations, he made LeBron pass the ball, made LeBron do something that he
And
instead of
that
attacking the
was
basket.
anybody else, Steph Curry would have gotten the MVP.
What we got to stop doing,
I guarantee you that.
and I've been guilty of this myself. We got to stop being prisoners of the moment.
yeah.
If Steph Curry come out here today and score 51, we be like, oh my God,
Right.
he the
He
best.
the best ever.
He might be arguably the best point guard ever.
Right.
Man, stop.
Hey,
Stop.
Hey, man, listen.
Prime example when Marcus Smart went crazy in game 3. All the Celtics got a chance because Marcus Smart about to no,
listen.
he would
Yeah.
never.
Listen.
And what people got to understand is this, man. Let it play out. You know, like I talk about Bo Jackson all the time. Bo Jackson could have been one of the, arguably the best running back that ever played this game. But we'll never know because he broke his damn leg.
Right.
So,
Woo, boy, Bo Jackson.
you know what I'm saying? Bo Jackson was the truth. But if Bo Jackson would have played 10 plus years in the NFL, who knows? We might be talking about him as the NFL all-time leading rusher. We might be talking about him as the best running back ever over Barry Sanders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll go to the Jim Brown category.
Right. So, exactly, another one. But Steph Curry, he's had 3 really good years.
That's it.
That's it. So he has to do this probably another 4 to 5 more years for him to be put into that upper echelon as
Great.
arguably the best point guard or one of the best point guards that was in the game.
And that's when you start the criticism.
To me,
And that's when your criticism becomes harder when you don't do it.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you can't start. Then you gotta like you gotta judge now because he has injury problems, and let's get it. His ankles ain't worth nothing. So like he's one slip and fall from not being able to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Again, just level. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta judge what you got with. You can only judge by what's put on the table in front of you. And that's what
and
you
what
gotta
I'm
go
judging
with.
on her table in front of me is point blank period. LeBron considered a great. They're your stars, your superstars, and among the superstars, there are the greats. Okay? LeBron is considered one of the greats.
That's stating the obvious.
Okay, so
That's stating the obvious.
so when you don't perform like that, see, you gotta perform like that all the time. When you don't perform like that, the criticism becomes harder.
See-
because it is what it is. You know,
You had one of those games against Boston,
let me
but
ask you
it
this.
gets
But-
bad.
it gets bad. You know what I'm saying? You great.
This is what y'all gotta understand though. See, I've been watching LeBron since 2003 when I graduated. I've been watching it. And one thing I realized about LeBron, and I said it on the last show, what do he have in it? He has whole tendencies in it. And you gotta know, throughout a 7-game series, it's gonna be a game or 2 where he's gonna be
You're right.
like mediocre.
Right.
He's gonna be like a regular dude on the court. That's just what come with LeBron. And they go, look at the Boston series. The game, what it was, game 4, game 3? When he had 11 points. He was a shell of himself. I mean, it was like looking at him and I just be like, man, what's going on with you, Brian? Sometimes he lacks confidence. Sometimes he look like he just don't feel like playing. I don't know what his deal is. Sometimes I feel like he's shaving points. I don't know what his deal is, but I'm just saying, you got to understand at some point in this series, he is going to have a game like that or 2. But the thing is,
You're right about that one, bro.
can he overcome it like he did last year? Last year he did it. They got down 3-1. He overcame it. The year when they played his last year in Miami, when they beat the Spurs, he had a couple games. He had Boris Diaw guard him one-on-one and lock him up. And you know, he had a couple games that year and they ended up winning. So we'll see. But you got to expect it might be game 1. It might be game 2. We got to know it's going to come at some point, though.
You're right about that one. I give you that one all day.
I would say that since he's been back in Cleveland, come finals time, he has not had a bad game.
Shit, bro, you remember last year?
I was just gonna say.
The first 3 games, he was like, one of the games he played good, but 2 of them games, dude, he was like.
What are you going by the stats? That
You can't,
never,
like I said earlier, you cannot go off LeBron's stats because they're misleading. He get his stats when the game is out of reach, when the game is over, or he get it at the beginning of the game. I'm talking about when
Like
the game
Drew
was tight,
Brees.
when his nuts got
Trying to
tighter.
tell you, Drew Brees the same way.
When his nuts got tighter, stop. Watch him off.
Hey, bro, I just
When the game
said
was on
what
the
it
line,
is,
I'm telling you,
man.
I can't agree with that.
LeBron had like 2 games last year in the finals. We had his whole tennis came out.
Well, I got a question for everybody, and I'm just posing this question here. Okay. Could one of these teams lose? Don't get it twisted.
Oh, yeah, one
Somebody
gonna
go
lose.
down. What player on our team you feel like, you know what? This guy's going to cost his team the finals. They're going to have one of these players. Somebody on somebody's team going to look at him like,
I'm gonna say.
this boy going to cost his team the finals.
I'm gonna say J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith what?
Going to cost his team the finals. J.R. Smith, I'm expecting to get 5 points.
Listen, if somebody going to cause the Cavs, it's going to be Kyrie.
Yeah.
Because Kyrie, you got to realize, what he did last year.
I was gonna say that, but I don't want to state the obvious. I just went down a
what
little
Kyrie
further.
did last year, and Kyrie like this, man. Y'all done lost our damn mind. If y'all think when the game get tight, I ain't gonna have this ball in my hand. I'm gonna pull a trigger. And let's be real, that shot he took last year
Was a bad shot.
That was a bad shot, dog. Most of Kyrie's shots are bad shots. He has bad shot selection. He just go in sometimes.
He got that.
Go in sometimes.
Kyrie can't shake that street ball notion of him. You could tell NBA, you could tell players that grew up playing in the streets or people who grew up playing AAU organized ball. Kyrie was a street baller. You could tell because all his shots come off of a crossover, step back, some type of flash to it. That's just what it is.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
To
But they
me-
don't work, you know what I'm saying?
to
But it ain't
me-
broke, don't fix it.
To me, it had to be for the Warriors. It had to be. I'm not gonna say Draymond because everybody will say Draymond. I'm gonna say it had to be Clay. If Clay is not up to, if Clay let himself get frustrated with not getting enough shots or just the picks the type of picks that's coming his way to get Kyrie free,
Right.
go to his head or something like that. Because I can't pick nobody off the bench. And I don't. I'm like
He
Pete.
go down there in a bad game.
I'm not Pete. I'm like Pete. I'm like Pete. I don't want to state the obvious. It's easy to say Draymond.
That's easy.
It's easy to say.
Right, you know.
And G, what you say all the time? You don't make your
Yeah,
analyst. It don't make your
expert
analyst
by stating the
that's-
obvious.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm gonna throw something out there. But I'm on the flip side. I can also say I believe if J.R. Smith, when he gets Steph on him, if he take him to the goal, he's my X factor. If he doesn't, live for the outside, if he just be aggressive with Steph, he don't even have to make him just like get into his body and like make him tired. It's gonna be a tough series because guess what? Darren Williams gonna body him up every chance he get. If they on the court together, he's gonna body him up, and all it is just the one way you beat a shooter, you take your legs from him.
There you go.
And if you get into that body, you taking legs away from him.
I'm gonna say this, and I would agree with you when it comes out of the Warriors, and you say Steph Curry. I'm not Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. I think that if he had, because he's had a bad postseason, as far as statistically, defensive end, his play has not been up to some level or part of what he's able to contribute and
Right.
play.
And what we've seen.
And what we've seen this guy. And I think that has a lot of tribute to the fact that, come postseason, I know the regular season they play together, but he's now become somewhat this postseason the 4th best player in that team. He's used to being the 2nd best guy. It used to be Steph, then Clay comes second, then Draymond.
Well,
This year it's now kind of like Steph or Kevin Durant, Steph, Draymond, now Clay.
Well, you think about it like this too. Before the playoffs start, they had went on that 13 game run
Without Durant.
So it was back to like, oh yeah, this is what
we used to be.
This is what we do. We the Splash Brothers again. And then as soon as game 1 of the playoffs start, like, all right, Clay, you got us. So what you need us to.
And that goes to my whole point. When you get to the situation where now you made it to the finals, like I said when we first started this show, if anybody has pressure on winning this NBA Finals, it is the Golden State Warriors. You do not sign
all the pressure is all the Golden State
It's on
Warriors.
the Golden State Warriors. You do not sign a player like Kevin Durant. You have 4 of the top 15 players on the same team. You cannot.
You don't have a big 3. You got top 4.
You
got
got 4 All-Stars.
Y'all
You
with
cannot
one more.
afford to lose the NBA Finals this year. I forecast, and I told these guys way before the show started, if this team falls in this NBA Finals, especially if they fall before 7 games, and Klay Thompson does not have a bad game, has a bad series, boy, watch out, forecast. I'm telling you now, something's going to change in Golden State. Now,
because you still got
Listen
Steph. You still got Steph on
It
the.
don't matter
Kevin
what you got.
Kevin Durant already came on and said he's not taking the max contract.
And
So
everybody
he's trying to make sure they keep their team
They
together.
try to keep it together as best they can, but guess what? Steph needs to get paid. He's a free agent. They're going to pay Steph.
No,
2
Steph,
years.
Steph, in 2
No.
years.
I'm
No,
telling
yes,
you.
in 2
I'm
years.
telling him and Klee.
They
Look,
come
that
up
is
and
this
say-
offseason.
No, he's not. Only
no here and there.
only Durant.
They're gonna be together at least 2 years.
You
2 more years.
paid
Durant's
Draymond
gonna-
last year.
You paid Draymond last year.
So-
Klay under the
So your
contract.
top 4 gonna still be there.
And what I heard
And when they're
from,
losing that foot,
from recently is the fact that Durant might be taking a little less money because
He will.
Curry is next for the contract.
Curry's
Well,
next
And
up next.
I heard he's gonna take less money. That's what I've been hearing.
Here's the reality of it. They don't own his bird rights, so you can't overpay him like OKC would overpay. They own the bird rights to Draymond, Klay, and Steph, so they can overpay them and go over the salary cap and be within good standing. You can't
Pay a
overpay
luxury
him.
tax.
Right.
Yeah, you can't go to the luxury tax with KD.
But all that being said is, what I'm getting at is this. You keep all these 4 guys to go over here. No, listen, reality is this. Unless Boston makes some sort of major moves come this offseason, Cleveland back come next year.
Right.
Boston's the only team I see in the East
East,
that
nigga,
actually
right.
have the assets to make
Man,
the move they need to make.
the Wizards.
They don't have I like Wall.
They need to make a move.
They need to make a move, but they don't have many assets to make the move like Boston can make a move.
Right.
Boston have the asset with that first overall pick.
But they shown in the past that they
Milwaukee might be a dog sleeper next year.
Milwaukee might make a jump.
They could be somewhere.
Seriously.
They can do something.
I think they gotta
If
get a
Paul
point
can-
guard.
If Paul can
Yeah.
get healthy and
Well,
they get a
didn't
point
they-
guard,
didn't they
a
get
free agent
one?
point guard.
They got Malcolm Brogdon. He's not a starter in this
But-
league.
but-
He shouldn't
and
have been starting for them. He needs to be coming off the bench.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
You had to start Delhi because you paid them all this money.
Well,
Another bench player.
Brogdon it should not be. They got to get a better
A point guard.
Point guard. They got to get better at that position. Yeah.
No,
I like every other position. I like Thon Maker. I like Jabbar Parker coming back, even though he took over his ACL.
I like Chris
I like the
Middleton.
Greek freak.
The Greek
I like Chris
freak.
Middleton. You know, I mean,
I like Greg Monroe come up the bench.
Yeah, I like
They got pieces,
They
but
got
they
pieces.
good
They need
Got a
point
good
guard.
coach.
Yeah.
Now I will say this though. I'm gonna state the obvious. This is not. Mike Brown hasn't been in this situation. Not like this.
Right.
You know, last time he was in the final, he was the underdog. But now he's not. You know, he's expecting to win. Now I've been on record saying that I'm still not sure how good of a coach Steve Kerr is because of the lineup that he's always had in this type of basketball to play. But the one thing that Steve Kerr was great at, he always knew at the right time when to switch the lineup up, when to get a certain lineup in there, or just move people like people you wouldn't think like before. Like we never thought that Draymond could play the 5, and he just he knew how to do it. I want to see what will Mike Brown do when that pressure gets him, because he's never had it.
Never had
Not-
it.
never had it.
Not
Never
in
had
this
it.
situation with this team. So like, what come like what type of rally cry can he get? What type of moves that would he make? With the team that he's given to get him over the hump.
I mean, I personally, it's really not that much he gonna have to do. I mean, you got Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. I mean, dude, like
Sean
what more
Livingston.
you got? What you really got
Yeah,
to
they
do?
But you can't.
Yeah.
Your job is kinda
They
easy.
can't play 42.
Right.
It can't play 42. I mean, but Dude, his job not that hard.
No,
His job
no,
not.
it's not that hard.
And I hate to sound like it's just.
No, you being 100% correct. He with that line, that's just like me going. That's just like a coach can't mess up what the Patriots got right now with their roster. You
With that
can't
roster and that
on the-
division.
especially on the offensive side.
No. See,
on the
football.
offensive side.
I think football a little different.
Football different.
Right.
Football a little different. But basketball, bro, like with that lineup, dude, come on, man.
Football is, but when you talk about in a professional,
Right.
on a professional stage, when matchups determine,
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and you took the type of system that they run. That's the only
Right.
reason
I mean,
why
it would take time for you to mess that up.
Yeah,
But right now, whoever head coach of the Patriots coming there,
Well,
that team is gonna be solid.
But my thing is, like, let's just say, because each team's gonna go on a run. The day that makes coaches great, especially in the NBA, how do you adjust to that run to stop
On the
it?
fly.
What is he gonna do? Because he never, like, the only time that he was down in this playoff was the 23. If that was easy, the best
coaching-
defender is coming is leaving. So just keep playing your
I
game.
don't think coaching is a real big importance in this NBA final. That's just me as a fan speaking. I don't think coaching is that much of a factor. The coaches on each team have a very simple job.
It's a factor
Manage-
to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Manage minutes and manage fouls. When somebody get fouled, make the right substitution. But as far as like team and strategy, I'm looking at two assistant head coaches over here. Teron Lubin, the assistant head coach who got a job. At the end of the day, David Black got that team to a finals. You can't buy me and sell me Teron Lubin like this.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about David Black.
Man,
That
the
was
people,
the
man,
case-
the people, man,
hold on,
look,
hold on,
man,
if
the people
that
ain't
was-
respect Black.
Hold on. If that was
They
respect Lou, so they
Yeah, they respect Lou. They respect Lou. They don't respect David Black.
If that was the fact,
assistant head
hold on.
coaches over
If
here.
that was the fact, David Black would be coaching in the NBA right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, my
that was
He
the
had
fact.
no respect in that locker room.
Game
He
one,
can't-
game one of
he
the
can't get a
finals a
job.
couple years ago showed me how much of a coach David Blatt is. Anytime you leave Kyrie Irving way too long in the game, knowing he's not 100%, that's showing me how much of a coach it is. Because I don't care what anybody say, you got to guard and Dellavedova off the bench, get him in there, and especially when Kyrie got hurt, get him out there, get him rested. When he get fresh, get him back in the game. When you ain't do that, got hurt out for the playoffs.
That's what I mean.
What it tells you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Your job is both of these head coaches' job is to manage minutes and manage
Right,
fouls.
exactly.
They don't have no strategy in this final.
Hold on,
These
hold on.
players got
Hold on.
these teams
Hold on,
there.
hold on,
hold on.
Both teams.
Hold on. Do you remember?
The players got them there.
Do you remember last year's finals? Do you remember last year's finals?
Absolutely.
Do you remember what Tyronn Lue did?
What's so special what he did? Please elaborate to me.
Okay, you was down 10 in the game that could have sent you home. You need points, right? He went to an all defensive lineup.
When?
He put Richard Jefferson. He took Kyrie off the court. It was Richard Jefferson,
Somebody game
LeBron.
5?
Yeah,
Somebody game that Kyrie scored 42. I got you. Come on, keep going. And LeBron scored 42.
Oh, no, hold on.
No.
The game when they was down 3-1?
Yeah.
No,
Kyrie scored 42 in game 6.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
your
Kyrie
facts-
go
get
off
your-
that game.
If you're going to try to come at me, get your facts
Kyrie
right.
go off that
Get
game.
your
He did.
facts
Kyrie go off
right.
that
If you're going to try to
I remember
come
that
at me.
game.
LeBron went off. LeBron went off.
And the lineup that he came out there was J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Amon Shumpert, Tristan Thompson, and Richard Jefferson. And that lineup got him back in there.
Cavs, Warriors, game 5. Keep going.
Keep going. No, I'm saying, so you can't say it's moves like that you can't just say coaching is over, in this finals, coaching is overrated.
Well, I'm gonna say this about coaching more than anything else. It's just the fact when you look at this, it's something else. If the Cavs, if the Warriors win, Mike Brown might wind up getting another head coaching job, and that is crazy more than anything else. Seriously,
Hold on,
seriously. Look what happened
He-
to Alvin Gentry
Hold
after they
on,
won the
hold on.
finals.
Look, I'll give you a better.
That was a
look,
bad hire.
hold on,
That's
look-
what I'm saying.
Exactly. Look
But
at
that's what I'm about to say also.
Lou Walton got a job.
Yeah, Luke Walton got a job. But here's the thing
Well,
about
a
Mike
team that
Brown.
not hiring Mike Brown.
Brown is-
keep on
Mike Brown is not that good of a head
You
coach.
need to be shot.
The difference between Mike Brown, like Luke Walton's proven to be a pretty good coach, but Mike Brown and also Alvin Gentry, people got to understand they're better assistants than head coaches. They're better assistants. They are not good head coaches.
right about that one.
It would be funny if the
Yeah,
Warriors
baby.
win.
Back to my point, baby.
Uh-oh.
Kyrie Irving and LeBron James game 5 scored 41 apiece. How much coaching do you need to do?
Let's get your facts together. Let's get your facts
Hold on.
straight.
How much coaching do you need to do,
Did he
dog?
not say he scored 42?
They scored 41 each.
Hold on. Did you or did you not say you scored 42? Did you say 42
What's
or
2
41?
points?
Did you say 40? Did you say 42 or 41?
He getting a little technical here.
Hold on. Let me ask you this, Pete. Hold on. Let me ask you this, Pete. If you play the Powerball and you got all the numbers right,
Boy, stop.
and you missed the Powerball number by one, are you gonna get the Powerball?
No, but I still get $1 million.
All right. So
I still get paid.
hey, so you
still
you're right.
get-
He got 40, but he didn't get 42.
didn't
so
get 42.
So in the
He
court
got
of law,
40. My man, he got 41.
in the court of law,
He got 41. How much coaching this dude need to do, man?
in the court, hold on, they scored 127 points. I mean, how many
They
points-
scored 112. LeBron and Kyrie both had 41 each. How much coaching do you need to do?
What the other points came
Players got this, man.
Man,
These coaches are
if that-
slapdicks, man. These assistant head coaches on each
You
side.
gotta stop.
I'm gonna go
You
back
gotta
to the
you gotta stop.
I'm gonna
that.
go back to the point. Like I kind of missed that other question. I didn't answer that, but who's the players that could lose the finals? Like for one, I'm gonna say for Cleveland, I'm gonna definitely say Tristan Thompson.
All right, this
Tristan
game,
Thompson, go ahead.
It was game 6. Game 6. LeBron had 41. Kyrie had 23. That was the game I was talking. I thought it was game 5, but it was game 6. So it was game 6 that we were talking
That
about.
you're talking about.
But
I'm
he
talking
used-
about game 5.
But he used the same lineup. It was that same lineup. And then he the one, you forgot the set that he ran to with the double screen coming off and it forces Steph to guard LeBron. You forgot that? And they have an adjustment to the game 7?
You know what I saw?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
So
that was huge.
I guess a player called
Yes.
that. I guess a player called that when Tyronn Lue went over there. But that's just an assistant coach.
Okay,
You know
my
what I'm
bad.
saying? He a
So
slapdick.
when this finals is over with,
He played in more finals than Steph Curry. He played, you know what I'm saying? He a slapdick though.
LeBron had 41, 11, and 8 in game 6.
Oh man.
Tyronn Lue's
He
a
had
great
41.
coach.
He had
Man,
41
stop
back-to-back games.
Stop it, man. You might have bought on Tyronn Lue.
Look at the whole box score, Fred.
Do you think if the Warriors lose tomorrow,
Hold on,
you think we're
hold
gonna call Mike Brown out? You think if the Cavs lose tomorrow, we're gonna call Tyronn Lue?
Hold on.
No, we not.
All right. That same game 6 that they scored 100.
This
They
is a
scored
players'
115
championship,
points,
man.
P. They scored 115 points, P.
Okay.
LeBron had 41. Kyrie had 23. They give you 64 points, right?
How many Love had?
7. These players though, they scored 115 points.
Kevin Love.
Your
Get the
top
hell
2
outta
players
here,
scored
man.
60 something. 60 more got to come from somebody else, and number 3 got 7 points for you. Come on, now hold on. That same defensive lineup. Now, Curry went off that game. They let Curry and Clay eat, but their next leading scorer came off the bench, and that was Leandro Barbosa.
Right.
Not in the league right now. And Harrison Barnes didn't score.
Harrison Barnes self-checked that whole series. He the reason why they lost the series. If he
it-
decided to play
I
game
agree.
5,
I agree.
It was-
Harrison Barnes had an embarrassing finals that year.
It
If
was-
he gives them,
All
if
right,
he adds
all
them
right,
10
all
more,
right.
He
All
pulled a
right.
James Harden, basically.
Iguodala had a
Period.
game.
Gone.
Iguodala had 5 points.
if Harrison Barnes decides to play that series, Cleveland loses in 5.
Draymond Green had 8.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
This is a player's
You're
final.
right. It is a player's final.
It's a player's
Hey.
final. You're not about to convince me that Tyronn
hold-
Lue is about to do something great here,
and-
or
and-
Mike Brown about to do something great here.
Yeah, that
Draymond
happened.
Green had 8 points in 40 minutes.
Oh man. But all I'm saying is I said Tristan Thompson is the one person I can say for Cleveland that could lose in the finals because he has not been playing consistent except for the Boston series.
Hold on,
we
wait.
haven't seen Tristan really being what he's been doing the whole year except for the Boston
Hold
series.
on, but he's an offensive rebounder. That's what he do.
He
man.
wasn't getting hardly any offensive rebound like
know
talking
one
about
thing.
throughout the season.
If he
He's
don't
been
get
up
him-
and down the whole year.
if he don't
but
get him-
Boston, he really came out.
Hold on,
But he's got to step up.
But one thing I've noticed about Tristan, especially over the years, I mean, the past couple seasons, he gets up for games like this. So, hey,
I know this much here. If
are we about to blow up, baby?
I know one thing about you. If Tristan Thompson does not have a great offensive performance, then he becomes invisible in his finals. And then guess what? That's going to hurt Cleveland. He has to be active on the boards. He has to be active as far as getting rebounds and in that offensive rebound standpoint. That is his game. That's how he attacks this Golden State Warriors team. If he does not able to do that, then guess what? I'm with VK on this one. He's going to hurt his team dramatically. Dramatically.
Now the other person I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna surprise you with Golden
And that's
State.
where JaVale McGee comes into play.
I'm gonna say this. Nope, not JaVale McGee. The person I think that maybe I can say lose the final for the Warriors, Kevin Durant. I'm thinking because you got to think pressure now is on him big time because now you made your bed, you gonna lay it. Remember the last time he was in the finals, Game 1, he did set the tone, but after that, you didn't hear him since Game 1. Because LeBron, that's what I'm saying. LeBron took over. Kevin Durant, if he would have stayed consistent, I would have said good finals. But after that Game 1, play kind of went down.
But James,
we'll see.
James Harden also didn't.
Yeah, I agree with that. James Harden was like one of the biggest reasons why that Oklahoma City lost the finals. But Durant, we didn't see the same we seen in Game 1. Game 1, he was just a monster. After that, LeBron just got in his head. Game 2, won that, and also when he went back to Miami, long series.
Well, again, LeBron, that was the first time all three of those
Yeah,
guys,
exactly.
Durant, Westbrook, Harden, that whole group, that's the first time. That's the LeBron third finals.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying experience is a factor, but not in this finals.
Not in this one.
Not
Not
in this
in this
one.
one.
Everybody was here
Just
for in this
hoping-
one.
These guys have been here before.
learn from
All
that.
these players have been here before.
Not all of them.
What player hasn't been in the finals?
JaVale McGee, Zaza Pachulia.
That is
Somebody
true.
relevant
Hey.
guys.
You just gave JaVale McGee.
Boy, we got another
Then
JaVale
turn right
McGee
back
hater.
around- Turn back around and say you're relevant.
Irrelevant. He got to block out Tristan Thompson. He got
You
one
and
job
Shaq
in the
must be
finals.
best friends. You and Shaq is definitely best friends, right?
JaVale McGee got one job. Make sure Tristan Thompson don't get that many
Which
off his
hold on,
boards.
is
That
JaVale
is-
start?
That's it.
Is JaVale start?
Why should he?
I mean, I like him coming off the bench. just
I'm saying he
because-
been
I like
coming.
him. He better come
Right.
on the bench.
Okay, think about this.
15
Now
minutes
think
and so
think
like
about
that,
this,
yeah.
Fred. Now who's the center that comes off the bench for the Cavaliers?
Jalen Fry.
Okay, so what JaVale gonna be at?
3-point line.
Oh, okay.
That means he getting the rebounds.
Oh,
You better block them threes.
so who gonna be guarding the paint?
Nobody. That means LeBron
I was
gets
just, I was trying to.
I'm going for Cleveland, baby. I see Cleveland.
No, I'm just, you know what I'm saying. I was just, I'm just trying to put two together.
That's what I'm talking about, big. My coaching is a factor, baby. I'm telling you right now, coaching ain't that big a deal
Coach,
here.
look,
But these two teams, anyway.
Yeah, man, players got this.
coaching will always be a factor. You got to look. Each team gonna manage, gonna go on a run.
I mean,
You know what's stopping?
in a way,
blowouts
coaching
in the
was,
NBA?
you know,
you gotta call a time at the right time. So, switch up and up. You gotta manage.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
You
I
can
mean,
fuck up a run too.
I mean,
Right.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Coaching. I'm talking about these two teams in particular. You know what I'm saying? We all know coaching plays a big part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about these two teams in particular. Coaching does take a good part, and you're right. Because you can't fuck up a good run. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always with Fred here because it's like it's more the players than the coaching scheme and the coaching staff right now with these two teams.
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
any
look.
coach can coaching these teams right now, and guess what?
They're gonna be in the finals.
They're gonna be in the finals.
They're gonna be in the finals, dude.
Any coach.
I don't know
Alvin
about
Gentry could be the head coach of the Warriors. Right now,
that. I don't know about that.
Alvin Gentry, the head coach of the Warriors. That's would have been the finals.
Finals.
Look, cause look.
We
let-
been
let-
sitting here
let-
glorifying Alvin Gentry being a great head coach. We know he bad.
That's safe to see.
We know he bad.
But Mike, just like G said earlier, you got the moments when your nuts gonna cringe up. Look, when you
I ain't saying they was gonna win,
Hold on, no, every I don't care who you got on your team. I don't care who you got on your team. Every time a coach calls timeout, this timeout, there's got to be an offense and a defensive set coming out that timeout.
True.
So what happens if you call a wrong offensive set, or you don't call, or you just call a horrible play?
But Alvin Gentry gonna call a hard play.
But you see what I'm getting
I
at?
get
I'm saying, so think about how many timeouts, it's the finals. Think about how many media timeouts. Think about how all this stuff. If it's 12 timeouts called in the game and you call 12 bad plays, what's gonna happen? What's a good percent of the chance it's gonna happen?
You may lose it.
Okay then. So you can't. I'm not saying. Look, both of these teams are star-studded. I'm not saying. I'm not disregarding that fact. But you can say that coaching would not be a factor.
I'm just
in
saying-
any sport, coaching is always a factor.
I understand your coach now. I know
It's
you
just not that big of a
It was
factor.
That's what.
Right.
No,
We're not saying it's not a factor,
No,
you
no,
know
no,
what I'm saying?
no,
It's
no,
just not like.
Don't give me. I'm
It's
not
like
saying.
rank-
I'm
it's
not
like
saying.
fourth
I'm
on the list.
I'm not. Yeah, but hold on. But y'all was saying that like it's not a factor. You was like the two slapdick, two assistant coach. You know what I'm saying?
These are two assistant coaches.
Look,
That's it.
look, when we watch this fight, you gonna see a timeout call, you gonna see a play call. You like that was a hell of a play. A slapdick can't make that call.
I'ma give you a prime
A
example.
slapdick can't make that call.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. when you have Peyton, I'm using another term in football. We're gonna go to our break. When you got Peyton Manning as your quarterback, you think Gary Kubiak is a great head coach and got this Denver Broncos team to a Super Bowl championship?
Hold on. Gary, no, that's a horrible analogy.
You got Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning was horrible.
Peyton Manning can't coach the offensive line. Peyton Manning can't call
adjustments.
He can't call a defense.
Hold on. Peyton Manning was horrible.
He can know what they do.
Hold on.
He can't call it
Hold
defense.
on.
No, he
Hold
can't.
on.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Do you
My
realize
bad.
what
Wait.
hold on. Do you realize what you just saying to us? You talking about the Peyton Manning that Brock Osweiler took a job?
Okay, let's go back to the same Peyton
That's
Manning.
the one he's talking about. That's the only time Gary Kubiak.
Okay. The same Peyton Manning that got the same to the final. They lost when they lost the Bowl to Seattle.
That defense got now 2 years in a row.
No, they didn't. Peyton Manning every obstacle record. The year they got to when they beat the lost to Seattle.
That defense got him.
That year,
That the number one defense. Both they were
they won it that year on defense. They lost to Seattle. That was an offensive juggernaut team.
That was
That was an offensive team.
Juggernaut team.
That was an offensive team. It was.
But they had a good defense too.
Hold on.
No, it wasn't defense. It was good.
Hold on.
Had a really good
I must
defense.
be tripping because that was the same defense both years in a row.
But here's the thing about that.
I must be tripping. I must be tripping. I must be wrong.
The year before Denver won it, Denver was averaging over 35 points a game. They had the NFL record for the most yards, most points on offense, and Seattle shut that down. To me, probably one of the best Super Bowl defensive performers I've ever seen.
But
And
they
then
got
the
that
next season, Denver did get there because of their defense.
Right. But the year they got it when they lost to Seattle, that
Yes.
was an offensive juggernaut. That was all Peyton Manning.
Their
It didn't
defense
matter
was
who
pretty good.
Coach was all Peyton.
Did they lose?
Don't get me wrong, defense was pretty good.
What I'm saying is
Defense was pretty good,
It was
but
pretty
the
good.
offense- offense got
What I'm getting at is
Did they win the match?
I'm not about who won the Super Bowl, who not won the Super Bowl. I'm saying
Yeah.
is who got them there was the offensive, like who got the Warriors there. It didn't matter who was on the sidelines. Steve Kerr didn't coach it hardly again this whole playoff. This team just everybody. They had nothing to do with Mike Brown and his adjustments. Them dudes know what they were doing.
But G said it perfectly earlier. Look who they played. Look who they played.
It's the first basketball.
Look who they played. Hold on.
I agree with you, dude. But it's like
They played nobody.
I got good, and it's like.
It's common sense. It's common sense. That's all it is. If you bad, you bad.
Look,
bad.
if you want to rank him, you talking about like on the starting lineup, Stephen might be the lowest ranked at his position, and like four, five, like current day, Clay like 3, Draymond 2, Kevin 2, and you talking.
Yeah.
Well,
I got Kawhi ahead of Mike LeBron.
It depends on how you
Right.
walk. Nobody expected Kawhi to do what he did this year. But you talk that going up against C.J. McCollum, who probably top 10 at best at his position, and he might be number 10. You talk about Damian Lillard. Dame is probably like top
5.
He might be.
I actually think CJ McCollum is better than
He might be 5, 6s. But you talking about but who did the rest? Albino, Garden, Kevin Durant.
Point bad. They paid Allen Crabbe $17 million now. That's why I knew their whole organization was shot.
Didn't they turn right
You pay
around?
Allen Crabbe $17 million, you fucking poop.
You turn
You ain't going nowhere.
That team turned right around and you play a Jazz team who overachieved this year.
Overachieved.
But you talk about who guarding Draymond? Who guarding Clay? You can only name 2 people off that team.
Rodney Hood, baby, Blue Devil.
Well, but I'm talking.
That man with Mississippi State, man. Y'all stop doing it.
Hold on. Stop saying. Look, when Fred make a bad call, stop saying y'all, man. I'm saying we do.
He transferred Mississippi. They man want to be great.
Come on, man. Rutgers, man.
But
Transfer with the
That's Curry, man.
Liberty.
Liberty. Yeah.
Anyway,
Claiming Elliot Williams.
anyway, but you talk like just Rudy Gobert, and he got hurt, so it was just him. And then you went to Spurs team who got some heat, but they
Kawhi hurt, no
Tony
Tony Parker, they out.
They out, and Kawhi get hurt. Why they up 23?
They out.
So I mean, you talk about now that's the one thing I can say that might be an X factor that nobody look at. You talk about a battle-tested, non-battle tested team in the playoff. Because even though even the games that the Cavs.
Cleveland in the playoff
Hold
neither.
on,
I mean,
what I'm saying,
But,
it
hey, I'ma tell you something, Cleveland
that Pacers series.
That
It was never a blowout. It was never a blowout. You talking about they won. If CJ Miles, if that shot go in, they
I'm
win
looking
the series
at
4-1.
I'm looking at the series, bro, and I'm looking
one
like
of them games, Indiana was up 27, and Cleveland came back. And Cleveland came back.
We did not show.
Yeah, Yeah.
Listen,
That was the toughest series in the East Conference in the
I'm
playoffs.
saying, I'm saying,
Indiana.
they didn't.
and they was outmatched and outgunned. You see, they was outmatched and outgunned. You see it. I mean, they play nobody. They play nobody. They was
It's
outmatched.
just different, P. You could be outmatched, but if somebody look, you could be better at basketball than me. But if I go there and play you my all and give you a time, and then you play somebody that can't even fucking keep the dribble longer than 2 seconds, of course you're gonna dominate. That's the difference. You looking at
No.
you that team that they didn't blow.
I would say
you
Cleveland
got
did have a tougher road. To the
Cleveland didn't
finals
blow out
than
nobody
Warriors
until
did.
they played the fucking Celtics. They didn't blow game 3 for the Spurs was in the blowout. Every game in about 20.
I would say between the two roads, between Cleveland, between Warriors and between Cleveland, I would say the Cleveland road to get to the finals was a tougher road than the Warriors. I would have the Indiana series. Indiana should win game 1. They a hubble play come out the timeout.
Right.
They should have won the game. It was up game 3 by 20-some points. Somehow, somewhere they managed to lose. Now, Toronto shouldn't have been out. I think if Milwaukee would have been out, I think they probably would have lost the game. But this Toronto series was a bad series. They didn't take a chance. Boston somehow got a game. I don't know how. LeBron scored 11. I'm going to leave it like that. He scored 11, and that's how he got a game. But the Warriors, on the other hand, Portland didn't stand a chance. Utah didn't stand a chance. And when Kawhi went down,
the only team that stood a chance was up 23.
Was up
and
23.
they
Kawhi
fell
down, they didn't have a chance.
All right. So you're saying that the Spurs, not the Spurs, the Pacers had a chance.
They had a chance to win a game.
No,
They too.
the way I would say, I would say they
From
were.
bad to Texas
I'm
State.
saying like it wasn't like it was easy, but it was easy on this team. Like the Cavs had to like call a couple of times. They had to work shit out to get to where they were. Even though they was going to win series, it was like the game was like.
Give me that one.
Here you go. The Warriors, especially once Kawhi went out, it was like every game like. We don't even know why we did it.
I'm like, oh no, y'all did.
If I don't show, they gonna take it in my check. I need my money, baby.
I need my money. You know what I'm saying? I need my money.
Look, my wife want to go to Hawaii. My side piece want to go to Dubai. So I need
It was
something.
bad.
I need my money.
When Kawhi got hurt, Jonathan Simmons became their best player. LaMarcus Aldridge just, he took.
Disappeared.
I mean, he
Go left.
He pissed all down his
You
leg.
sit on that right hand, he gonna struggle
Nah.
every time.
He got exposed.
And my
he
thing
went
is,
down.
how the hell you become a professional basketball player and I can't go into your left?
Bro, I ain't
Oh,
gonna lie.
you're right.
I just figured out this year.
Like,
You can go left.
like,
But you know what?
how you knocking?
It
No.
makes sense because when you think about when they actually called plays for him in Portland, Robin Lopez will always be on the left, or he'll start on the right and would set a screen for him, and he'll come across the paint to the right and make up that back. Now here's my question to y'all. All right, either team, let's say one team got to lose, so the Cavs lose, or the Warriors lose.
Right.
What's the next move for them off-season wise?
I think that the Cavs lose. I think they still look to build their bench somehow. I think they lose this year. They starting line stays intact somehow, some way.
But they all under contract.
Well, I'm saying
the top
is,
three.
I don't see any significant. I think that you try to add some player or two to kind of get you up off the bench. There won't be much of a regular season effect player.
Right,
A player that, you know,
right.
like
A
if they lose,
postseason,
if
you
they
know what I'm
lose,
saying?
Kyle Korver's out of there. They're looking to bring somebody in and say, okay, you know what? I got to get somebody who can do me some justice coming off the bench.
I don't know if
this
you get rid of
Wa-
Kyle though.
If this Warriors lose, depending on how they lose, I'm telling you now, I know, bro. If they lose, especially if they lose like in 5 games, and Klay Thompson has a bad series, I'm telling you what I know, bro. The people breaking that up.
Nah. Man, look. If the Cavs lose, or if they win, it don't matter. I think they got to get more athletic on the front line. Now I don't know what's his bogus situation. I don't know if he's free. What's his deal? Serious his knee injury is.
Yeah,
But
I forgot
they
to
need
sign
to, they need to get more athletic on the front line. You need to get a guy that can jump, that can block, that can be a rim protector.
Like a Nolan Noel.
And I heard some teams saying they're gonna give him a lot of money. So and that he can go there and not have to be the man, have no pressure on him.
Right.
Same thing with the Warriors. Zaza Pachulia should not be starting for anybody in the team. Neither JaVale McGee, but I think you have to keep one of those guys to come off your bench, and they have to get more athletic at the front line. David West, stop. Damian Jones, they drafted from Vanderbilt, which is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Schuylerville. I think he can be a good player. I think he has whole tendencies in him, but we'll see how he develops. Yeah, we'll see how he develops. I think they're going to lose Andre Iguodala, and they're going to have to replace him. So they can get him a nice 3 replace Andre Iguodala, and they get him another at that big. I think the Warriors are right. They don't have to do too much in all win or lose.
So one thing I will say before I let people about the Warriors, they got this problem right here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got. I mean, it's nice. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's a reason why Festus Ezeli, who's like a key contributor to your first championship. Andrew Bogut. You know, of course, you know, with the rank, you wasn't keep Harrison,
Right.
but you know, Barbosa and all Spates.
Brilliant blur.
You know what I'm saying? Look, look, you had to get rid of all them because you didn't have this. So, you know, what say you, P?
I mean, I agree with you, man. Yeah, I know. I totally agree with you on that. No, mean,
You know what I mean about?
I can't disagree with you on that one.
And
So.
that's what I mean. If you lose, in order to prove that front court, it's difficult to keep all 4 of those guys on that roster.
Well, why would I say this now? Like, even as much as Clay means to them, especially on the defensive side, I think he has the most value on that team.
I'm on the rank.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like you could get something like trading wise. You know, you trade rent, but Clay will have 1 year on that cheap
You're not
deal,
paying
and
$25 million a season or something like that, right?
You could get you something, especially with Durant and Curry. You don't need that. You don't need that other 3-point. You don't need that other scorer like talking about.
Come on, Clay. We need you down here in nobody.
Oh, that would be nasty, man.
I'm gonna tell you what the room.
Come on, Clay.
Kenwell,
We need you down here in
I'm gonna tell you the rumors I've been hearing.
Tell me, baby.
It might be the same ones I'm hearing.
Hold on. Do I need to get excited or just put my head down?
Hey, I don't want to piss my pants, but hey,
They got to talk.
John Wall came out and said
the Marcus.
that he is not a lock to sign an extension with the Wizards, and he has said that he would love to play with Boogie. So
Where Boogie playing at? Hold on. Now, let me ask you this question, G. Did somebody on this panel say they didn't like the trade for the Boogie? P, you remember that?
I remember that.
Stay behind it.
Yo,
Remember that, Quay? I recollect
Games, folks.
This is one of the questions this is one of the things that we all said that, you know, with Boogie and AD, you can attract people. Somebody said that you'd be able to attract people. Boogie.
We're going to find out this offseason.
I'm just saying. I'm just
if John Wall gets traded to the Pelicans, I lose my damn mind. I might jump spillway somewhere. I'm gonna have two teams I'm a fan of from here from Ross Pelicans. I'm telling you that. If he gets traded to the Pelicans, I'm gonna lose my mind.
You heard it first.
The Rockets and the Pelicans, my team.
You heard it
I'm
here
rooting for
first.
both.
It's a small team, baby. Hey, look, this they get 2018 pick, 19 and 20. Pay for them, send them to Washington.
You know what they do? I said they don't have a pick this year.
You said 19 send them white. Bye. You know, you get John Wall here. Hey, I was wrong. But until you can make a deal like that, I stand by 2 billion on this deal. It's bad for business. In a point, that's a 2 point guard.
But can you imagine that? Can you imagine a attacking assassin?
They would be a top 3, top 4.
They'll be contender.
They would easily get wrong with the Clippers.
They're better than us.
No, I'm saying, remember the Clippers? I mean, all of them was like, oh, watch out. Them 3 right there, because you got 2 elite out of the 3. You got 2 elite defensive players and 3 offensive players. That's not.
The key connection.
Now, see,
That
if
can
you,
get 3.
Does that pull Calvin Curry? Is that the pull?
you make it up.
I mean, is it hard?
Calipari not in college basketball.
I know that.
He got too much money tied up.
Trust me, I'm
He in the right book.
Trust me, I 100% agree with you, but I could drink, baby.
I mean,
I say is that
I wouldn't want Calipari as coach anyway, though.
you want to?
No, I don't.
Gentry got to go.
I don't
Gentry
want
got to
you.
leave regardless.
Hold up.
Handshake, baby. Handshake, baby.
This nigga do 1,001 daps.
That's what
You got dap for
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
on the
It should've-
damn
it should've
in the
left
stadium. You know what I'm saying?
It should have worn black jerseys.
Man, this dude got a dap for everybody.
That's like on Clay Thompson. Well, you better have the boy.
You don't like because he likes it.
You all right.
It's steak night, baby.
Hey, bitch, just straight.
I've been looking forward to this finals, man. Who we got game 1?
I think it's too close.
I got the Warriors winning by 10 points.
Woo! I got worried about it.
Come on, baby. Who you
I got worried.
Cleveland by 3.
I'm damn. Who ain't won the long Cleveland goal?
I'm going to go on the ledge.
That's how I feel.
It's going to sound very nice if I pick. I think 2-6. I got the Warriors winning by 50.
Hey, I don't care how many.
I will say this here. I think we go game. I think this is.
He's trying to look at the guy.
Look, man, I don't care who wins the game. As long as Cleveland get 4.
This game matters. Game 1 matters. Yes, it does. It matters. It's simple.
Who won?
Oh, Warriors.
The Warriors won game 1.
Who won series?
Cavs, baby. I just know this one.
Hey, who won game 1?
I told you. Oh, you got to go with that one.
You should took it up.
You got to go with that
Who
one.
won game 1 of the?
Kevin Love trying to play.
you see that pick and roll?
When the Lakers
All game long.
That's not their offense, no.
I know